Have you guys seen this viral post where a married woman was talking about how her husband met her? She was dating a medical doctor as of that time, and her husband knew, but he just kept on talking to her. They built friendship, he made her laugh, and I guess she broke the relationship with her medical doctor boyfriend and married the man who's her husband now. I want to show you guys the post. So she said, "My husband has one of the rarest chasing skills I've seen. I was dating a medical doctor when I met my husband. He never for one day said anything about the doctor nor asked me anything about my relationships with anyone. He just focused all his energy on making me laugh a lot, enjoying the friendship, building a closeness, and finally proposed." And then she goes on to say, 14 years into marriage, I am still asking him where he learned such unique strategy. And then she mentioned, and the doctor kept complaining about the amount of laughter my husband's phone calls came with. I kept reassuring him that my husband was just a friend whom I didn't even wish to date because he was too tall and huge for my liking. First of all, I want to say that this post is not an attack to her and her marriage. But let's talk about it. What do you guys think? Because basically from that story, and I've heard other stories like that, she cheated. And I'm thinking about the morality of this. Does that make sense? On one hand, it is objectively cheating, and what she did was to break the heart of that medical doctor. On the other hand, now she has a beautiful marriage, 14 years and counting. How do we reconcile that? Do you guys have similar stories and experiences? Let me know in the comments. And also, will you be happy if that happened to you?
All right, so thoughts. First of all, is that my own headspace around this issue is the fact that as a woman who is already in a committed relationship, you should know where to draw the line. Particularly when somebody, a male friend, is being too close.
Yep.
Particularly also when there's a potential that you guys are nearer to marriage. I feel like if you are still cutting in like university days and they didn't career marry, I feel like the dynamic is still open that yeah. But like as adults, that you guys have already started being serious about, okay, in the next 1 year we are going to be married, in the next 6 months we are going to be married. I feel like the responsibility fall on both of you to respect the relationship in each other's absence.
Yep.
And one of the key things is to be able to draw the line
Yep.
with any opposite gender. It's like you as a woman, you know what this guy wants. He's being cordial, he's being the kindest. He's the one that is there. Me, I'm working my ass off in hopes that when I get my sheets together, we can settle down. I'm working my ass off with the goal that I'm going to be able to give this woman the life that I want.
Yep.
So I'm focusing on that life. Then this guy, maybe he's a trust fund baby. He has money. He has the time at hand. He's running his business already, and he has the time at hand to listen to you talk all day. Sooner or later, you are going to think he's the kindest, he's the sweetest. You start considering.
Which is normal, because I feel like at the end of it, reality is not Nollywood.
Walai.
You know, Nollywood is where, you know, you break somebody's heart, then you go and marry another person, you now start struggling and say, can't you money? I shout to fair, Mr. It's not Nollywood.
Walai.
So people can actually serve you breakfast. When I learned that lesson so hard, because they can actually serve you breakfast and then go on to have one of the best lives.
Absolutely.
Like what this lady has here. So what I'm gonna say is that at a kissing, let him better go to do you. So the moment that you've already welcomed that conversation, you are laughing hey on the phone, that means you were actively cheating. You welcome the conversation because you know where this, you cannot tell him that you don't know where this man is. So he said he didn't even ask you or worry about. He's a very strategic person. Yeah, I give kudos to this guy. I like the fact that he knows what he wants, and I feel like this is where every man should come in now. Like if I know that I like somebody, every intention, every move, every action should say, Achalugo, I must marry you.
Achalugo,
I must marry you.
I will marry you.
So it's a matter of, I give that guy kudos. But back to the lady now. I don't want to drag the lady too much, but nonetheless, because she's having a happy life.
Yeah.
Because if you ask her now, she will tell you genuinely like she's happy that she made that decision.
So I think that the takeaway will be that, guy, if you want, anybody goes, as long as they've not put a ring on it, anybody goes if the room exists. Yes. Now, on the lady side also is the fact that you create that room.
Yes.
It's like you are weighing your options. The moment you allow that space, you are already weighing your options.
Cheating is a very known decision. Like it's a very conscious decision. It's not something that it's not spontaneity. Yes, it's not spontaneous. He's the one saying, I don't know what I was thinking. Wallah, you knew what you were thinking. That be in Islam, there says, Tobari Baje, if you see something that is odd, that is illegal, immoral, if you cannot use your hand to correct that thing, you cannot use your mouth to correct that
Use
thing.
your mind.
At least use your mind to correct it.
Yeah.
So all of this thing will start from the mind. If you look at it like, okay, now you see the I'm on you, they're bad, no, I think about but the moment you negate that fact from your mind first, it's a struggle, but because it's a conscious decision. Say I want cheating is a conscious decision. Like it's not just, it's a process.
I feel like once
process.
You see, you went somewhere and the guy is asking for your number and you gave him.
Yeah.
The guy is asking for your snap and you gave him.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
it's more like
what do you expect? You're welcoming it.
Yes, you're welcoming it. So like I said, before belly enter, now from kissing they start. So from that kissing, you go down and say, I know where this thing is going, but I beg. Maybe no. So exactly. So
not to now talk about like inside marriage. What's so crazy is that there are people that are also married, and then maybe because the guy is busy or the woman, you are in a working space, even as a guy, you end up building a close friendship with an opposite sex. The bond the things you're sharing with your partner, the kind of energy you should be giving yourself, you end up sharing with an opposite sex. And ladies are fond of saying like, okay, me I only have male friends, like I didn't grow up with it, so you think that it's normal. Alaye, you are going to put that guy in a state of questioning, except that you are such a woman that you have shown time and time again that he never has to doubt you. He knows you can handle yourself, and that starts from you actually being able to draw the line. The kind of conversation people can be having with you. Which is why it falls on both responsibility, like to respect the relationship in each other's absence. Because
things they occur.
Walai.
Things they occur.